gentlemen, it's Saturday night. You're here at First Coast Comedy's main event. I need you to put your hands together. That's right. I already hear it. Let's hear some clapping. Let's hear some screaming. Let's make some noise for your host, Madeline Brendan.
First Coast Comedy, she said, and the crowd went wild. She said, and the crowd made a bunch of spaceship noises. Ooh, that was a surprisingly good variety. I am impressed. Hey, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Hey, all 10 of you. Real quick, by show of hands, who here has never seen a show at First Coast Comedy before? Okay, almost exactly half, but not 5, 6 instead of 5. Math hard. Again, by show of hands, who here is seeing a show at First Coast Comedy, but this is for your very first time tonight? It's the exact same question, guys. You should have raised your hand. Same question. Good. Some of you from the bar. I like it. All right. So here at First Coast Comedy, what we do is improvised comedy. All right. A lot of people think comedy, they think stand-up comedy, right? One person up here telling a whole bunch of jokes like they're making them up on the spot, but really they spent days, weeks, months, years planning them, perfecting them. We're actually going to make everything up on the spot for you tonight. In order to do that, we have to get a bunch of suggestions from you, the audience. Say that with me. You, the audience. Good. One more time, like this is a room of 100 people. You, the audience. Yes. 10 times 10 equals 100. We're doing it. Math, Michael. So I might come to everybody over here, and I might say, just give me a suggestion of your favorite color on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Orange.
Green or orange. Perfect. We would take those as correct. Those are your favorite colors. Use them for our scenes and our games. I might come to anybody at these 2 tables, and I might say, just give me a suggestion of your favorite underwater sea creature on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Dolphin.
I heard, what'd you say?
Shark.
I heard dolphin, and then I heard shark. Good, half-heartedly, I like it. I might come to anybody at all at this table, and I might say, just give me your mother's maiden name and your social security number on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go.
577-825.
Just so everybody knows, we live stream this show to the internet. So this is a show that is live streamed to YouTube every Friday and Saturday night at 7:30 and 10 o'clock. Actually, just at 7:30. So if it's out there, it's out there. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do, but now I'm going to make some money. Excellent. So that is how suggestions are gotten. Now, we don't have any children here tonight, but our 7:30 show is always a clean show. It is a show for everyone. A show for who? A show for? Everyone. That's right. So keep your suggestions out of the bathing suit area, please. If you want to shout out dirty suggestions, come back at 10 p.m. I will not accept any bad words. I will not accept any gross stuff. We're going to keep a clean show. Clap for a clean show. Good. What we're doing is what we do. Even if it's not the show you want, it's the show you're getting, and you're going to love it. All right. Good. At various points throughout the night tonight, we may also ask for the help of 1 or more or 10 fun-loving audience volunteers. Everybody say, ooh. Everybody say, ah. Everybody say, that's me, I'll do it.
That's me, I'll do it.
Yeah, okay. I've heard a bunch of people already volunteer, and that's great. It's amazing. By show of hands, once again, you're not committing to anything at all. Who thinks that knowing nothing else, they may want to come up and help us out in a game?
She will.
So this is really good. This is actually not volunteering, this is low-grade bullying. It's just low-grade bullying. And when you do this, you become the volunteer yourself. So, I understand why people do that, and I understand why people don't want to volunteer. There's a number of reasons. First and foremost, you think we're going to bring you up here and make you look bad, heckle you. We're not going to do that. First of all, it's just not what we're about. Yeah, boo indeed, boo indeed. It's not what we do. If you come up here and help us out in a game, you're going to have an awesome time. We're going to make you look and feel and be awesome. You will be the envy of every single person in this room, nay, the world. Actually, it's live streamed to the internet, so every single person watching online is going to be like, wow, I wish I was there, and I wish I was, what's your name?
Andre.
And I wish I was Andre. I wish I was there, and I wish I was Andre. And, most importantly, you will win a prize. Everybody say, ooh. Ooh. Everybody say, ah. Ah. Everybody say, now I'm in.
Now I'm in.
There we go. Good. Perfect. Yeah, excellent. You are going to be a great volunteer, sir. It's going to be excellent. So knowing that you will look and feel and be awesome, that you will definitely win a prize. We're not going to make fun of you. We're not going to make you look or feel bad. Have we changed any minds and hearts? Anybody now feel more enthusiastic? Pick me! Pick me! Perfect. I got a pick me girl. We have a pick me girl already. It's good. Excellent. All right, clap for the brave people.
Yeah!
Wonderful. So you know pretty much everything you need to know. You know that we are live streaming, so I may take suggestions from the chat. Everybody clap for Anthony, who's running our live stream tonight. Yay, Anthony! So if your brains get tired of suggestions, we'll go to the online audience and they will give us suggestions. the last thing, the very, very last thing we need to do is warm you guys up. Now, the players in the back are very warmed up because I made them run laps before the show. Good for character building. I'm warmed up because I've been yelling at you for several minutes. If there is one more group of people that needs to be warmed up, I already mentioned you. You are the?
Audience.
Yes, indeed. So we're going to do something called the clap-o-meter, all right? We're going to start over here at a level 1. It is a very nice, polite golf clap. You keep your mind out of the gutter. We're going to come over here to a level 10. Level 10 is like explosive, exciting, making the most noise we could possibly make. It is the best day of your entire life. Over here to level 1. So quiet, so content, just for fun. At a level 6, Andre, I'm going to pick on you again. Andre is the only one allowed to make any noise at level 6. Everybody else dead silent at level 6. Andre is going to lose his ever-loving mind. All right? Start over here. Level 1, so polite. A level 2. A level 3. Okay, oh, level 4. Level 4. You're not clapping at all. Hooting and hollering becomes acceptable at a level 5. The level 6. Level 7!
Alright, let's keep it going and let's bring our players to the stage! That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We have Lyra Hall, Alex Grindeland, Jazz Letzer, Johnny Kalinowski, Adam Feynman. And let's bring back our host, Madeline Grindeland.
How did she do that? I don't know. It's magic. I paid for an improv comedy show. I got magic. I want a refund. Too bad. Clap for your players one more time. Good, good. All right, we're going to jump right into the action. Let me get my players up into the game of story, please. The game of story. Let's get these stools struck. The very first thing that I need from anybody over here, any of the 4 of you, please tell me your name or the name of somebody that you're with.
Gabby.
Gabby, is that you? This one? Okay, excellent. And then anybody over here, tell me an adventure that you think Gabby would love to go on.
Mini golf.
Mini golf. The adventure of mini golf. I love it. All right. This is going to be the story of Gabby goes mini golfing. Here's what's going to happen. In a moment, I will be pointing to a player. That player will be talking and talking and talking. I will pull my finger away. They will immediately stop talking. I will point to another player. They will start talking and pick up exactly where the other player left off, even if it is in the middle of a sentence or the middle of a, stop being so interesting, word. This is an elimination game, so if a player stutters or stammers or hesitates, they will be
Out of there!
Everybody say and do that with me. Please put your hands up. I can see all of you. They will be
Out of there!
Good. If a player does not pick up exactly where the previous player left off, they will be
Out of there!
If a player spits on anybody in either of these rows, any of the 10 of you, they will be wet. So you guys, thank you for moving up closer. It makes the show a lot more fun, but it does put you in the splash zone. I don't know what to tell you. So, in the game of story with the suggestion of Gabby goes on the mini golf adventure. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Good. Begin.
It was another hot August day on the city walk outside of Universal Studios Orlando, Florida, where Gabby was playing a game of mini golf.
And she looked at the hole, she looked at the ball, she licked her finger and put it in the air to figure out the wind
direction, because she was not messing around. She was definitely going to win this game against her best friend, Sarah. Yes, we know Sarah is really gonna
Lose her mind when she loses this game. Because Sarah the last time got a hole-in-one, but this time her skills had diminished.
And Sarah was ready to take the crown back. So the girls piled into their VW Beetle to City Walk.
And when they arrived at the golf course, they paid their admission, they had their clubs.
And they were on the course, hole number 1. You can't do this.
at all, because I am gonna beat you. Yes, Gabby.
B said, I'm going to win, and Sarah said,
No, you're not. Not today. Not at Universal, my home course.
Okay, good clap for him, everybody. No eliminations in the first round. Woo! There are a couple close calls. They're too good at Anybody at all, shout out a strong emotion, please.
Angst.
Angst. Okay, good. We've got angst. Someone shout out another strong emotion.
Envy.
Are you guys okay? Okay, we've got angst, we've got envy. These are great. Keep them coming. Shout out some more emotions. Maybe an emotion you want to feel.
Ennui.
Ennui?
It's from Inside Out.
Ennui. Ennui. Yeah, the French emotion of ennui. Just kind of French and depressed. Good. Ennui. Excellent. All right, shout out an emotion you want to feel, a positive emotion.
Happy.
What'd you say? Elation?
Happiness. Elation.
Happiness. Elation. Good. Good. Excellent. Shout out one more that you want to feel.
Hungry.
You want to feel hungry, like a positive, happy emotion. Yeah, happiness. What'd you say? In love. The state of being of in love. Excellent. All right, players, please review your endowments in a natural voice and a neutral voice.
Angst.
Envy.
Ennui.
Happiness.
Love.
All right, they are now going to tell this story with these endowments, making it that much harder. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Begin.
Gabby couldn't believe that this was the one time that she could show Sarah that she was better than her because, let's just face it, Gabby was losing at life.
Lyra, I'm sorry. You kept talking after I pulled my finger away. Lyra is... You guys remember way back when Lyra was in the game? Oh man, all right, we got a lot of endowments we still got to hear. I want to hear more about chapter 2 of the story. We're going to pick up with Johnny. Here we go.
Gabby gripped her sweaty hands around the club and started to be unsure what would happen.
Bend to the friendship, and it was this game that brought them together. Because on this beautiful day, it's just about two friends.
We're playing a game, but then Gabby noticed that Sarah's golf club was newer than hers. And she said, I want to have a brand new golf club.
But it doesn't matter. Nothing about this game matters. And Gabby collapsed on the golf course. Oh, whatever will I do?
Ooh. But then she looked over and saw Aaron, and Aaron was the guy they both liked.
And Aaron walked over and said, hey gals, let's just play golf.
Together, all three of us. But then Gabby was like, oh no, Aaron's talking and looking
At me for some reason. She was still on the ground. I can't.
Take it anymore. I really just can't take it anymore. And she took the golf club and she broke it over
her knee. And then
Aaron said, hey,
you want to take over with my club and golf ball? Because I wanted to bring...
All my pointless relationships back up to...
during this whole affair. I just can't take this
thing that we're doing because I want to be you.
But remember, it's the game that brings us together, and together...
We're nothing.
All right, so for the second chapter. You're welcome. I'm glad you're here. All right, that was fun. It was harder. We're going to make it even harder. Anybody at all shout out a well-known European accent, please? A well-known European accent. German. Good. We got German. Give me another one. Irish.
Hey, Madeline, the chat has some accents.
Hit me with them.
They want Boston.
Yes, they do, and we're gonna give it to them. Boston.
Well-known European.
Excellent. The well-known European accent of Boston. And actually, let's get another regional accent or something. Do you have another one, Anthony?
There's also British if you have.
Okay, well we'll change it all up. So we've got Boston, and we'll actually get British, another European accent. Review those endowments for me real quick, please.
German.
Irish.
Boston.
British.
All right, here we go. Chapter 3. Let's see what happens. Begin.
Oh, and they were standing there on the court. And old Gabriella thought, I remember my family back in the old country. Oh, I wish they were...
here today. But they're not here today. But my friend Sarah and my new friend Aaron is here. And today we're going to play...
Football! Go Sacs, go! Said Aaron, who was from Southie. He was a Southie guy. And so we grabbed the club and
Oh, I'm sorry. He said You keep saying your accent real quick.
I think I will.
Good. Well, I think that Johnny is.
Yeah.
Clap for Johnny, everybody. Sorry, I hate to make these calls. That's why I get paid the 2 figures that I do. Good. Let's change it up once more. Let's get some. Think of your favorite movie, but don't tell me what movie it is. Tell me what genre it's in.
Horror.
Okay, we've got horror. Good, horror. Let's center up a little bit, please. What else? What else? More movie genres.
Western.
Ooh, cowboy western. Good. All right, give me one more genre.
French film.
French film. All right, whatever that means to you. Let's hear these new endowments and begin.
So there they were on the 18th hole. Aaron had spit out his chewing tobacco. And Gabriella, she noticed that he was dipping. They could hear the spurt
In the distance. And then they looked around and noticed that Sarah had disappeared. Oh no. They looked to the right, they looked to the left, and then they
They found Sarah together because she was just hiding and she wanted a snack, and so she grabbed a baguette and a croissant and a cafe.
But the baguette came to life and started strangling Sarah. So Aaron jumped into action.
and he grabbed that baguette and ripped it right off of one hand.
And all of a sudden, where am I going?
Jazz was, I think, German and then Southern. I'm sorry, Jazz is. All right. We are down to our final 2. Please shake hands as a sign of good sportsmanship. This is for Michael's gonna find you something random from behind the bar for whoever wins this. We're just gonna make this the lightning speed round. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Here we go.
Sarah was so grateful that Aaron had saved her life. So Gabby
Noticed that he was staring deeply into
Sarah's eyes. So Gabby got really
jealous. She was so just said, "Hey,
D, why are you looking at my friend? You
coward! You should be more
respectful of all the people here because you know that
I am in love with you because you
told me that you loved
me back when you met
me back in 6th grade. You slipped a
high five onto my hand.
Nobody slips a high five. You commit. I'm sorry. Adam is. Alex is over there. I don't want another baby right now. We just had a baby a year ago. I'm good. Clap for the players again. All right. This next game is a very challenging game indeed. Let me get 3 players up here for the game of Dr. Know-It-All, please. 3 for the game of Dr. Know-It-All. Clap for everybody. So, what I need from all of you in the audience. You in the audience. Good. There's my crowd of 100. Start thinking of some questions that you would want advice on. Now, these can be relationship questions, right? Like, how do I get this person to like me? How do I get my golf partner to be in love with me? If you're thinking about Gabby's situation. Very true to life, I'm sure. These can be workplace questions. How do I fix my printer? Or why does Karen keep stealing my sandwich? They can be questions, deep philosophical questions about the meaning of life. Like, what is the meaning of life? While you think of those questions, once you have one, this is Dr. Know-It-All, and Dr. Know-It-All is going to answer them for you in a very particular way, which is 1 word per person at a time. All right? So someone hit us with someone hit us with a question, please. Any question at all?
Why do we eat tacos on Tuesday?
Why do we eat tacos on Tuesday? Dr. Know-It-All, please take it away.
We
Eat tacos
on
Tuesday
because
it's
delicious
and
what? Excellent.
Yum.
It's an excellent yum. That's
Yeah.
why. That's right. That's correct. That's the right answer. Yes, it is. Good. All right, give me another question.
Should I go on a road trip with my ex?
What's your name?
Sophia.
So should Sophia go on a road trip with her ex?
You
Should
Not
go
on a
road
trip
with
your
X
because
it's
a
bad.
idea.
Sophia.
So, you already knew the answer deep in your heart, I think, Sophia. You just needed the validation. It's a bad idea. Don't do it. Good. All right, give me another question.
Why is skies blue?
Why is the sky blue? Andre wants to know.
The
Sky
Is
blue
because
God
made
it's
so?
Just the same reason everything is the way it is always. We keep doing it. All right, now you have seen how the game works. I think we could use some help making this doctor even smarter. Would anybody like to come and be the fourth head of this Dr. Know-It-All? I had some eager volunteers earlier. You want to do it, Sophia? All right, Sophia, you know the deal. Just say the next word that makes sense. Our doctor is so much smarter now, so somebody please give me another question. They're intimidated. They're intimidated by you.
How
I
do
can
you
tell.
deal with a big mouth coworker?
Ooh, what's your name?
Mallory.
How is Mallory going to deal with a big mouth coworker?
to
deal
With
a
big
mouth
coworker.
you
need
a
Doctor.
who
cares.
So it could be a doctor of medicine. It could be a doctor of psychiatry. Unclear, but you need to find a doctor, bring them into your workplace, and make sure they care. They have to care. Good. That's a great answer. Clap for that, everybody. All right. Give me another question. Another question for our doctor here.
Where's my missing sock?
Where is Gabby's missing sock?
Your
missing
Sock.
is
Is
on
The countertop.
at your
X's.
Chili's.
Oh, your ex worked at Chili's, and boy, oh boy, did you leave your socks there. You sure did. That's right. That was correct. Clap for the doctor, everybody. Good. All right, give me another question for our doctor.
Is it true that the earth is flat?
Is it true that the earth is flat? The people are dying to know.
yes.
That's it. It's true. That's it for the game of Dr. Know-It-All. Clap for Sophia. Excellent. Oh, Sophia, did you have a good time?
10 out of 10.
Good. Excellent. That's what we like to hear. You are winning a free pass to come back and visit First Coast Comedy anytime that you want. Clap one more time for Sophia. All right. This next game is a very fun and challenging game indeed. Let me get 3 players up here for the game of 4 corners, please. The game of 4 corners. And let me also get one more audience volunteer. Sophia had a great time. This is a good game for somebody who likes to chat, who likes to talk. If you are chatty and you like to talk, this would be a good opportunity for you. Yeah? People are actually just walking away now. What's happening? I actively frightened them away. That's okay. We don't need a volunteer to play this. Let's get one more player up here. One more player.
I'm
Perfect.
closer.
All right. Let's get clap for the players. So here's what's going to happen. This is a game called 4 Corners. Our players are going to be doing a scene. However, they have to use the last line of the previous scene to start their next scene. To start the next line of the first line of the next scene. So let's get a suggestion for these two to start their scene. Could be anything at all, like a relationship between 2 people, or a location, or doctor-patient is an example of what a relationship between 2 people is. A location would be like a Starbucks, or a bathroom, or
Teacher-student.
okay, great. So this is a scene about teacher and student. These 2 will do a scene. When I call out one line, this square is going to rotate. Then Lyra and Alex will be doing a scene. And then Adam and Johnny will be doing a scene, and so on and so forth. So with the suggestion of teacher and student in last line first, 4 corners, players, are you ready?
Yes.
Good, begin.
Mr. Penalber, you wanted to see me after class?
Yes, I did, Mr. Miller. Please have a seat right here. I have your homework you turned in today.
Mm-hmm.
And I notice you have the exact same answers in the exact same style as your buddy Raymond. Does that look familiar, Mr. Miller?
Me and Raymond have known each other since kindergarten. We think so similar.
We think so similar. Next scene.
We think so similarly. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Spend our vacation at home.
Oh my god. I never want to leave here. Seriously, you're the best husband and we're so in sync.
I know. When I was thinking, like, should I suggest that rather than paying for a big expensive trip, we just hang out around the house, not tell anybody we're here, and just get our spring cleaning out of the way?
We should. But first, let's have some of your favorite snack. It is unpopped popcorn. Yeah. Get those kernels in your mouth.
Nummy num num.
Nummy num num. Nummy num num.
Nummy num num. I am from the planet Ziptar. And I have come to visit humanity, and you are the first human that I have seen. Num num num.
I've always kind of wondered what would happen. I watch a lot of sci-fi, but this is really kind of disconcerting. I mean, I thought you'd be scary, but you're cute as a button. Oh my god.
Oh, you are nice. I am glad I ran into a nice person. Would you like to ride in my spaceship?
Oh, well, yeah, I think it's a good idea. Sure.
I think it's a good idea. Sure.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Yeah, sure. I'll sign your petition to save the local peckering smelts from this developmental project, building a dam at the parkway.
The peckering smelts are so important to the ecosystem here. If you lose one peckering smelt, everything collapses. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Very welcome. I'm glad to help.
Glad to help.
Glad to help you solve that mystery of the homework that's so similar. Well, now that's solved, I suppose I'll be on my way.
I guess so. You and your buddy Raymond just know everything, don't you?
It's not just that we know everything, but we think a lot alike.
Oh, well, you have a good time with him the next time you meet up with him.
Hey, Raymond.
Yeah, what's up, bro? Did she buy it?
Oh, she bought it. But
she bought it.
Oh, she bought it. Oh god, she did. Oh my god, she bought our RV. We never have to leave.
Oh, perfect. And I've already bolted the doors from the outside, so we can't get out.
Oh my god. You know what we should do? We should also put aluminum foil on all the windows.
Oh, block out the light entirely.
Yeah, exactly. And also so the mad thoughts from the aliens don't get in.
Oh, good idea. Oh, good. You know what? Let's just start drawing pictures of all the things we want to do in the house.
Okay, yeah.
I want to stand in the kitchen sometimes.
Ooh, and I want to wash all your clothes.
Oh, good. And then I want to wear them for a day and then return them to the laundry room.
Oh my gosh. And I would love so much if I could just build, I don't know, like a fort out of our sheets with the couches and on the table. Oh my gosh.
Oh, we should cut the phone cords and the television so that we have no access to the outside world.
Oh my god. We should also make sure that we actually hammer the doggy door.
Hey, you guys, why are your windows all boarded up?
We gotta start soundproofing.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to hear a thing.
I don't want to hear a thing.
I don't want to hear a thing. I want to be able to psychically read your mind.
Oh my god, you're just like my husband.
Oh, you're married. Oh, this is awkward.
I'm so sorry.
I was going to ask you out.
Oh, well, I mean, he's on a ship in the middle of the ocean. I mean, I don't know if he's even gonna come back.
Oh my. I have not been trained to deal with this situation.
I have not been trained to deal with this situation.
Ron.
I have not been trained to deal with this situation.
Oh.
You just ate an endangered species.
You saw that. I mean, it's a 4-pack.
I thought you cared about the environment, but you're there's only 2 of them left
They're
now
so
in
good.
the world. There's only 2 left in the world now.
Maybe some even better. I signed your petition. What do you want from me? Here.
What do you want from me?
What do you want from me, Mr. Penalber?
I want the truth. You don't have telekinetic powers! Every time I leave the school, I have the same thoughts going on in my head. Me and Raymond in your brain. Me and Raymond in your brain. I've had enough of it.
Look, if you've never been as close with someone as I am with Raymond, then maybe you don't know true friendship, Mr. Penalber.
How do you know I don't have friends?
I know a lot about you, Mr. Penalber, because me and Raymond have looked you up on the internet. We've looked you up on the internet. We've gone to your Facebook page. We know that all you've ever posted are empty plates from Applebee's.
I finished them the honest way.
I finished them the honest way.
I finished in the honest way. I literally built this with my Amish background. And this fort is going to save us from, if everyone hears us or tries to come inside, they won't even find us.
We're running low on food. Our plan has a serious flaw in it. We might have to spend our vacation finding a way out of our house. We've barricaded ourselves in.
Oh my God. Do we lock up the cellar?
You guys all right in there?
We're not okay! We're not okay!
All you gotta do is unboard all this stuff and you come out. You put yourself in there.
I don't know if we have the tools to get out.
We got rid of all our tools in case we changed our minds.
She wants to take you away from poker night.
You're
Just the gas. Just the gas.
I'm pregnant.
And that's Excellent. All right. That brings us to another very important part of our show. I would love to get an audience volunteer for this next game, but you don't have to. I'm going to swing the pendulum completely the opposite direction. You don't have to say a single word. You don't have to speak at all. Anybody like to volunteer for this?
Sure, I'll do it.
Yeah. All right. Good. Tell everybody your name.
Connie.
Give it up for Connie.
Hey!
All right. Connie, go over there with Jas and Alex. They're going to explain the game of moving bodies to you while I explain the game to you, the...
Audience.
You, the... Ah, man, I thought maybe Connie was the one holding it all together. Good. We got there. We bounced back. This is a game called Moving Bodies. What is going to happen? Our players will begin performing a scene about something that is a very active activity. What is that active activity?
Tennis.
Tennis. Oh, unanimously. All right, your scene's about tennis, Jess.
Tennis,
Yes.
thank you.
However, the players cannot move their own bodies at all. If they want to walk, Connie is going to have to make them walk. If they want to turn their heads, Connie has got to turn their heads. If they want to move their arms, Connie is responsible for all of that business. All they can do is talk. Connie will do the rest. So that's basically like she inherited some big real-life action figures. Looks like they're still explaining the game to Connie, so I'll vamp with you guys for a second and tell you about some of the other offerings here at First Coast Comedy. You probably heard me say earlier that we have a 10 p.m. show tonight. It is a 21 and up only show. It is called The Blue Show. All those first thoughts that you've had that you haven't shouted out here at this show, you can shout out at The Late Show. So come back and check that out. It's every Friday and Saturday night at 7:30 and 10 o'clock are our shows, and our 10 o'clock is always a 21 and up only show. We also offer road shows. If you're thinking, man, I need some entertainment for my birthday party, for my corporate event, or you're just alone on a Wednesday and you want some friends, we will do it. If you pay us, we will be there. Because we have a van! Yeah! That's right! Correct! And that's the appropriate amount of applause because it is a 2010 Honda Odyssey with 3 out of 4 working doors. Yes. Yes, that's right. Pretty darn good. We can do that. We can also do corporate team building. If you get along perfectly with everyone you work with, no, you don't. You need a team building event. You need some morale in your workplace. We've got you covered for that. And we teach classes. If you're thinking, man, that looks like a lot of fun, I want to try that. come back in January. We have an Improv Comedy 101 class starting up in January. And we offer a Thursday night jam, which is like a drop-in improv workshop for anybody who wants to come and try it out. It's led by one of our professional players. You guys ready? Yeah. Oh, cool. I've just been yammering for no reason. Hey, in the game of moving bodies with the suggestion of tennis, let's give Connie some encouragement, everybody!
All right, Jas. I know that, I had that big breakup recently, and you're like, Alex, you gotta get out of the house. Come join me for a game of tennis. So here I am. I got my racket right here in my right hand. I'll show it to you.
Thank you.
I got it in my left hand, actually. I lied about that. I brought 2 rackets. I brought one for each of us. I'm going to put this one down so you don't see it just yet. But I did, in fact, bring you a racket.
I appreciate that because I forgot my rackets. Well, my racket at home, and that's a racket. I'm going to walk over to you and get the racket that you brought for me. Coming over. I really, I'm here to get you out of that breakup jam, and you're here to get me out of without having a racket because I only have this court reserved for people that have rackets.
All right, let me hand you the racket. It's going to be the one on the left.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and get it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. This is nice.
Hey, I just want to look you in the eye and really give you a proper thank you.
And I want to look you in the eye to receive that thank you.
Look, it's been really hard ever since Isabel left. And I'm feeling really vulnerable. I'm going to give myself a hug.
Yes, you should. It's going to be hard to do.
I'm going to just give myself a hug.
You do it. Alex, don't you feel better? You gave yourself a hug.
Yeah, let's get this game of tennis going. Why don't you get on your side of the court?
All right, I'm going. I'm going. I'll be on the other side of the court. I'll make it over there. And then we're going to play some tennis. And we're going to forget about, what's-her-face.
Oh, you know what I realized? Nobody installed a net on this tennis court. I'm going to go through the whole process of that pretty quickly right now. I'm going to put a net between us. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Good idea.
Yeah. There's already one on the ground here. I'll just lift it up. Uh-huh. And got it. Got it. And I'm lifting. Now there's a net.
All right. Well, now that you're going to go back to your posts, I guess it's my serve.
Yeah. Let me back up and get my tennis stance.
Out of the corner of my eye, I can tell it's a good stance.
I'm almost in my tennis stance.
Oh.
You know, the way you stand at the beginning of any good old tennis. Yeah, that's how you do it.
All right, so now I'm going to take the ball in my pocket, and I'm going to throw it up, and then hit this ball. All right? Throw it up. Then hit the...
Oh, it's coming at me. I'm going to hit it I'm going to volley it right back to you. Here I go. I'm going to hit it. I'm going to... it's not in my right hand. Unfortunately, I have the tennis racket. Got it! I hit the ball back to you.
Good shot. I'm going to volley it back.
Where's your tennis racket there?
Yes. All right. Ah!
Whoa, it went behind me. I'm going to go look at it. It went right by my head. I'm going to go track it with my eyes as it... Whoa! Whoa! Oh, no.
Oh, me. Oh, my. Who is hitting that tennis ball so hard over here at my private court? Kyle!
Isabella!
Ah!
What are you doing with this incorrigible strumpet?
Am I the strumpet?
That's you, honey. I know you, tearing, moving in on my ex. But I saw him hit that ball, and I'm so hot and bothered by it. I'm going to fan my face. I need to fan my face with my delicate feminine hand. It's so hot. Me too. Oh, my. Can't see me, haters.
time. Hey, clap for Connie. She's also getting a free pass. Good, good. All right, that brings us to a very important part of our show, which is our world-renowned intermission. That is right. We have the best intermission on Mayport Road. You heard it here first, and you'll hear it here last. During intermission, you have some options. First and foremost, you can go and visit Dean at the bar. Michael is recommending shots. You're welcome to get some shots. Dean is a very experienced bartender, and he makes some delicious shots. So go and visit Dean. But if you do visit Dean, please appreciate Dean in a way where Dean can appreciate, and in a way where if Dean invests very wisely, will appreciate over time. Okay? Just tip him, please. Because he comes to us from a very special federal work release program. And Dean has a temper. You couldn't see it behind that smile, but if you look into his eyes, you'll know. If you go straight ahead and you need to use the restroom, don't be fooled. There's not just one straight ahead. There's also one to the left. If you choose to sit in your seats and stare at your phones and make no meaningful human contact at all, you are welcome to do that. But you should go to our website, which is firstcoastcomedy.com, and there you can learn about all the many offerings that we have, including classes, workshops, road shows, corporate team building, the Blue Show tonight. Whatever you do, we will see you after this very brief
Intermission! Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed that intermission. I know I did. I'm ready to have some more laughs. I don't know about you, so I need you to put those hands together. Let's start clapping. Let's start screaming. That's right. Let's make some noise and let's bring your players to the stage. Oh yes, and let's not forget about your host, Madeline
Man, I got lightheaded just for all of you. Welcome back from intermission. Clap for yourselves. Alright, we're going to jump right back into the action. We're going to play a game that is called Products International. Here's how this game will work. 2 players will be up on stage doing a scene. However, the last word of every sentence that they say has to end in a pun using a suggestion from you, the audience. That's right. So, for example, if your suggestion was diapers, I might be in a scene and I might say, "Hey man, I'm sorry for everything you've been going through. Come here, let me give you some huggies." And this person, still me, might say, "You know, I'm not feeling like hugs. I'm just not in the mood. Whether or not I want a hug, it depends." That's right. And that is how the game is going to go. So let me get 2 brave players up here, please. 2 players up here. Yeah, clap for them. Good. I will also mention to you players, I will allow for tag outs in this game, all right? But you cannot start speaking. So if you want to get tagged out, have another player come in here and try to come up with a pun on the spot. Do that before you start talking. Let me get a suggestion from you of something that there's an entire aisle dedicated to this thing in the grocery store, like cereal or
Sauce. Tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce. I'll open it up to like pasta and sauce broadly.
Okay.
Pasta and pasta sauce broadly. All right. In the game of Products International players, are you ready?
Yes!
Good. Begin.
What would you do if I sang out of tune?
Thanks for meeting me out here in the woods. You know, I want to really make a stronger connection with my dad, but I don't know how to hunt, and he hunts.
Hey, hunts. Tomato sauce.
Well, you know, I'm glad we're out here together. You know, there's nothing better that I like than a good rag. You?
I mean, I like to clean stuff just as much as the next guy, but, you know, I don't want to get in your way while you're cleaning your gun. I don't want to be a pest. Oh.
So, I know you and your wife, you're trying, right? What are the chances that she's prego?
You know, I'm pretty sure she is. And right now, you know, our little baby was up in heaven, but soon she's gonna be an angel here.
Well, I hope you have another child. In fact, well, I don't want to talk about my darling Lynn Winnie. She's a sweet little girl and she just wants to have a playmate. She would be a wonderful playmate for you.
Lyra, you had such a good pun, but you didn't end on the pun
Damn.
word. I'm sorry, Lyra.
You lose.
Let's get 2 new people up. Good. Clap for that round, everybody. That round went way longer than if I would have been playing it, I'll tell you that
Great
much.
job.
Let's get a product that has a bunch of brand names in that thing, right? Like cereal is a good example of there's a lot of different brands of cereal, right? There's brands of pasta sauce. And it doesn't have to be in the grocery store. We can open our minds. Beer, excellent. All right, beer. This is the beer round. Players, begin.
Hey, so cool we could meet at our high school reunion. Big old 10-year, huh? It's great. It's so good. Got the punch right here. Oh, man. You know, it's been a long time, but I do feel that I'm Budweiser.
That's fantastic. You know, out of all the difficulties we had in high school, I didn't think I would say anything to you, but you know, here I am. I'm going to greet you with a "and hi there, sir."
Yeah, it's good to see you too. It's good to see you too. Wow, it's yeah, you have mine. There you go. I'll just get another thing. But I mean, we're just having so much fun here. You know, just having a great time here at the reunion, and I didn't expect to see you here. Honestly, it's been such a long time. I heard you had moved, and that you got a family now, and you've traveled a long way. And I'm just so glad to see you. Okay, it's hey, this is running right through me. I pee.
All right, well, you do what you must. Oh, you're gonna hold it in. Good. That's good. You shouldn't walk away, because yeah, I have moved. And I do have a family, and you know that that music career really took off. You know, I love all the genres that I get to write about, and the genres and critique. You know, there's pop, there's R&B, there's the old amber rock.
Jess, you second guessed yourself. Jess is
Out of there.
beer. Keep doing the same scene. Continue.
Oh yeah. There's all kinds of. I mean, I knew you were into music, and all those genres are great, of course.
You know, I actually hired the decorator for this high school reunion. Nobody can throw a party like my Heine can.
Yeah, no one can throw a party like your Heine can. I love the decorations here, though. You know, congratulations, class of 2008. You know, it's just kind of weird that they would use the T. That's all messed up. And congratulations, it's kind of a twisted T.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, I couldn't get all the letters exactly perfectly straight. Bud Light.
Yeah, I got you, man. I got you. There you go. That's, yeah, you got that lighter there. But you know, it's been such a long time. We're such good buddies. I mean, wow, you know, sometimes, I remember you used to tell those old jokes, those old dad jokes back in Mr. Evans' class. And let me tell you, some of them were zingers, some of them had the class going, but some of them made the whole class Corona.
No! Adam is!
Adam!
And that's how you get Alright, let me ask this. Now, you saw how much fun our two volunteers had, Sophia. Did you have a good time? And she says yes again. Connie had a good time. Is there anybody else who wants to volunteer for a game? You don't have to. There's no pressure, but I'm going to count. I'm going to do a very slow count to 10 in my head. See if anybody wants to do it. And if you don't, we'll play a different game. And it's fine. You have to adjust my sleeves anyway. Yeah.
Andre wants to.
That's bullying, Connie. Ow, that's abuse. All right, we gotta stop this now. We gotta quit while we're ahead. That's fine. Players, get ready over on the side for the game of Switch Interview, please. We're gonna play the game Switch Interview. Switch Interview. All right. Here's what's gonna happen in this game. We're gonna have two players up on stage, and this is gonna be like they're being interviewed on a TV show or a podcast. The person on the left is going to be the interviewer. The person on the right is going to be the interviewee. Interviewee, interviewer. When I say switch, they will switch. They will be completely different characters, and we're going to get suggestions from you to inspire what they're being interviewed about. So let me get my first two players up here. Gonna clap for them, everybody. Anthony, just give me one word from the chat that delights you. What is it?
Fire pit.
Okay, this is the fire pit interview. This interview's about fire pit. You're the interviewer. You're the interviewee. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Begin.
Welcome to Arsonist Daily. We have with us a moth that likes to be drawn to a flame. How are things?
Well, things are great. They're doing really great because the weather is getting colder and people are lighting fires.
Yeah, you like those backyard grillings?
I do. And I like the camaraderie. I can bring my family, and it's beautiful.
Now, have you ever brought your family and encountered any tragedy?
Switch! All right, good. Sarah, get on up there. So that was fun. Tragedy is a type of live stage theater, or it can be. What's another type of live stage theater?
Opera. Ballet.
Opera. This is the opera interview. Players, begin.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the operatic hour. I'm Lindsay, and today we have the greatest of the great, all the way from Italy, Santilli.
I am Santilli, and I'm here to talk about my next production.
We can't wait to hear what you have to say, or rather sing.
Well, it's a long story, but
Yes, good. Anthony, give me something in the chat that delights you.
Sourdough bread.
Sourdough bread. Begin.
As we all know, during the pandemic, some of us became experts at the sourdough bread making. And let me just tell you something. I'm delighted to introduce the man of the hour who actually created the best sourdough bread in all the flavors. His name is Yeasty Pete. Pete, can you tell us what you're working on now?
Yeah, this is actually the first time I've left my house since the pandemic. And the reason I got known for my sourdough is because all of my bread went bad. So I just sold it as sourdough.
Well, that is ingenious. In fact, my goodness, as they say, invention comes from necessity. And I just need you to give me that recipe. Tell me, what do you start with?
You start with regular bread, and then you stay in your house for 2 years.
Alright, sourdough is a hobby that people might have when they have a lot of time on their hands. What's another hobby that someone might pick up?
Fishing.
Fishing. I'll take knitting, put it in my back pocket. Fishing, begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wildlife Weekly. Here with me, we've got Herb Greckinson, who has said that he's invented extreme fishing. We're here to find out what exactly that is. Herb, what is it?
Well, extreme fishing is when you become a fish like grafted gills into my size right here. Go and stick your finger in there.
Well, that is gushy.
Oh, you're choking me now. It's getting kind of dry.
Okay, so now that you've become a fish, the act is fishing. So tell me, once you go into the water, you're surrounded by fish, they've accepted you as one of them. What is the next step?
Oh, win their confidence over with a skillful political maneuver. See, I watch a lot of House of Cards. And you see, when you want to win the hearts and minds, though, you got to promise some things. And I promise them good school, and fish love good school.
Fish love schools.
Love
That's
schools.
true.
Yeah, it's true. Anthony, give me something in the chat that delights you.
Left-handed scissors.
Left-handed scissors.
With me tonight is unlikely criminals and how to deal with them. Here with me on tonight's episode is Batman. Is Batman the Cape Crusader here? And there's been a lot of left-handed crime going on out here in our beloved streets of Gotham. And here you have a public service announcement for those who have been committing these crimes. I am vengeance. I am the knight. I see your left hand. I see it when it's covered in blood. but I will snap your neck.
That's pretty strong for left hands.
Good. All right, that reminded me of a superhero. What's another superhero? Unanimously Superman. All right, take it away.
So, we have a very special guest today. We have mild-mannered reporter Clark Kent here. Could you tell us, please, how do you get access to all of those people you interview?
Well, it's really about building relationships and rapport and just being the nitty-gritty reporter that I am. And I have, no special access to people like Superman. I just happen to know where he is when he's fighting crime.
You've got a smudge on your glasses. Can I clean those for you?
Of course. Oh.
Switch! Good. Anthony, give me something from the chat that delights you.
Scooter.
Scooter, take it away.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Martha, and I got here on my scooter. And I decided to make that my entire personality. My first guest here is my good friend Kelly. Kelly, how did you arrive here today?
I got here in my rascal. I sure did. Because first of all, why walk when you can ride a rascal?
That is what I have been saying, because life is more fun when you can speed on the sidewalk.
Also, can you just tell you how when I go to the grocery store, I'm allowed to take my rascal in, and you would not believe all the pity and all the excuse me, ma'ams I get because they think I'm hurt. I'm not hurt.
We're not hurt. Switch. Yeah. What's another type of tomfoolery or like a semi-harmless prank? Something you can do that's kind of naughty but not.
Whoopee cushion.
Yeah, whoopee cushion. Thank you.
Well, hello guys. I just wanted to introduce you to a good friend of mine. First of all, I am the owner of the gift store where you can actually get real gifts and not so real gifts, all right? And let me just say something. I've been selling chattering teeth for a long time. I've also been selling things like, silly string. But my friend here, let me just say right now, he is the inventor of one of the most fabulous, wonderful toys. It is what we call the whoopee cushion, right? Is that right?
It's not what I called it when I invented it. People are using it in a completely... I actually didn't bring any whoopee cushions today.
Bring us to a very sad but a very fun part of our show, which is our final game. Aww. But we're here every Friday and Saturday night at 7:30 and 10 o'clock. Yay! That's right. For this game, it's a very difficult game indeed. I have to send out 2 guessers. Who am I sending? Me. All right. Jazz and Alex, on the count of 3, everyone say, I didn't bring a whoopee cushion today. 1, 2, 3.
I didn't bring a whoopee cushion today.
Get out there. Everybody knows while I leave. Good, excellent. Cardio for the day. All right, so this is a guessing game called 4 Things. So what I need you to start thinking of are some active activities. I'm gonna go to Anthony first. Anthony, do you have an active activity in the chat?
Lawn darts.
Ooh, okay, so the very first activity is lawn darts. Lawn darts, good. Now someone give me a household chore, an active household chore, like vacuuming or
Sweeping.
Ooh, I heard mopping. I'm gonna take mopping. Mopping, good. Give me another sport.
Boxing.
Boxing, good, the sport of boxing. And then finally, you see how it works. Just shout out an active activity. Maybe if you haven't shouted out a suggestion in a while, it's your turn. All right, anybody at all?
Roller skating.
Ooh, roller skating. Roller skating. All right, excellent. These are our 4 activities. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take them and we're going to turn them on their head and make them crazy. So that first one is lawn darts, right?
Yes.
All right, and that lawn darts, you throw it at the board. It's like
The lawn.
at the lawn. But there's like a...
There's a circle.
There's a
on
target.
Yeah.
Targets, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the targets themselves are not going to be targets at all. They are instead something that is bigger than a house. What is it?
Dinosaur.
Okay, so they're throwing lawn darts at a dinosaur. Good, dinosaur. And then the darts themselves are something that is edible that you don't think a dinosaur would enjoy. What is it? Yeah, they're pretzels. They're throwing pretzels at a dinosaur. I actually think a dinosaur would love that, but that's just me. And they're not playing outside on a lawn. That would make far too much sense. They are instead playing at a chain establishment, like a McDonald's or...
Escape room.
Well, that's, yeah, escape room is good. I think I want something that's like a known chain establishment, right?
Waffle House.
Ooh, Waffle House. Yeah, exactly, Waffle House. If I can work escape room in later, I will. I'm gonna see if I can figure that out. Waffle House, good. What's that next activity?
Mopping.
Okay, they're mopping. But they're mopping up, the location that they're mopping up is an escape room. So they're mopping in an escape room. And the water itself is not water. It is instead an intangible concept or idea, like the concept of freedom, the concept of sadness, or concept of happiness. They're using happiness to mop inside an escape room. So far, it makes sense if you like that kind of thing. And then the mop itself that they're using is not a mop. We're going to take that away, get rid of it. The mop is instead something that is teeny, teeny, tiny. What is it?
Toothbrush.
They're mopping with a toothbrush. Toothbrush. Excellent. All right. Anthony, do you have anything in the chat that delights you?
Michael Jordan.
Good. All right. What's that next activity?
Boxing.
Boxing. They're boxing Michael Jordan. There's no chance they're going to win. They're boxing Michael Jordan, but the ring that they're in are the ropes of the ring that they're in are not ropes. They are instead something that would really hurt if you went and got boxed into them. Yeah, barbed wire. The ropes are barbed wire. They're this is a bad night for them. Boxing against Michael Jordan, barbed wire ring, and then the mat. It's actually, you know what? Their boxing gloves are not boxing gloves. They are instead something that is alive. What is it?
Snake.
Is it snakes? All right, they got snakes on their hands.
Sick.
It's going to be a good night for them. And what's that final activity?
Roller skating.
Ooh, roller skating. So much fun. Their skates, the wheels of their skates, specifically the wheels of their skates, we're going to take those away. They're gone. The wheels are something that is edible. What is it?
Licorice.
Ooh, licorice. They got licorice for wheels. They got licorice for wheels. I will accept red vine or Twizzler. I will accept either one, or black licorice, whatever they say. And then the music that's playing, you know how sometimes you go to a roller rink and there's fun music playing? It's not music at all. It is instead a sound you don't want to hear. What is that sound that you don't want to hear?
Baby crying.
Ooh, unanimous again. I can tell you guys don't have kids. Baby crying. Baby's crying. Excellent. And then finally, they're not roller skating alone. They are instead roller skating with a superhero we haven't talked about tonight. So not Superman and not Batman. Maybe like a... Ooh, there's roller skating with Spider-Man. That's super fun.
What was that?
They're roller skating with Spider-Man. Yeah, he would definitely be way better at it than the rest of them. That's all we need from you. Clap for yourself. Now let me tell you what just happened. In a moment, we'll call the players back in. They did not hear any of these suggestions. These players from the side have the dubious honor of getting them to not only guess, but also perform these activities. But these players cannot perform the activities themselves. They have to get them to perform them. They can use only two tools. Those two tools are gibberish and mime. Gibberish being gobbledygook nonsense, kind of like how the minions talk. And then mime is, I'm stuck in a box, right? I'm pulling a rope. I'm being crushed by inflation still. You get it? That's mime. So we'll call our players back in, but first we're going to get a quick review of these activities from Johnny. Clap for Johnny, everybody!
Okay, not necessarily in these order, but these are the things that we are doing. We are playing lawn darts, but our targets are dinosaurs. Our darts themselves are pretzels, and the lawn is a Waffle House. Everybody say one!
One.
Then we are mopping, but our location is an escape room. The water itself is happiness, and our mop is a toothbrush. Everybody say two! Then we are boxing. Our opponent is Michael Jordan. The ropes are barbed wire, and the gloves are snakes. Everybody say three! And then we are roller skating, but the wheels are licorice. The music is a baby crying, and we are with Spider-Man. Everybody say wow!
Yeah, that's good. Clap for Johnny, everybody. Good stuff. All right. Now all we need to do is call our players back in here. What should we shout to call them back in? I like, ooh, come back in here. On the count of three, everybody say, ooh, come back in here. 1, 2, 3. any of the answers because it is a guessing game. It's a guessing game, all right? Alex, you're going to go first in this game of 4 things. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
All right, take it away.
포시나 봐 초기라 셔봐. 자, 주의 셔봐. 셔봐가 보스키라 바가바. 잡아. 선민게라 봐 셔봐. 왕게라 봐. 속에다 바로서 우! 자, 가다 보가. 춥. 프린터. flop. 잡아가라 보. 가시마나나. 스케마나나.
I'm gonna go.
Whoa!
Gotta get it. What's the best can I school in but what is the most of us getting? Oh, scambo buka sama
Oh! Tick, tick, tick. I'm playing lawn darts.
Yes.
Instead of throwing those darts at a hoop, I'm throwing it at dinosaurs.
Correct.
Instead of throwing a lawn dart, I'm throwing a pretzel.
Hey!
And instead of doing this in my backyard, I'm at a Waffle House.
Alright, Jack, you're up. Alex has 2 points on the board. Let's see if you can also get 2 points. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Good, begin. Bogi chamboga, poshoka, what's good over chavano? Pungisko, weep, potobi. Let's go, we papa shoba, baska. Shanaba, scanaba, oh, chanaba. Oh, coming about, scanaba,
Oh. Scooby-Chabba-Dabba, Scooby-Dabba, Scooby-Dabba. So I'm stopping by. Oh, it's gonna be oh, car! Splooshy, splooshy, splooshy. Oh, no, no.
My mop is a toothbrush.
Yes.
And the water that I'm mopping, it's joy.
Or
happiness.
Yes. Yes.
Happiness, yes. And I'm mopping in the Chamber of Secrets.
I am truly delighted by that guess, but I'm sorry, Jess, it's not the Chamber of Secrets. Take a step back. Alex, where do you think they're mopping?
She's mopping in an escape room.
It should have been a Chamber of Secrets escape room, but it wasn't. I'm sorry. All right, players, our next activity. Now you have 90 seconds on the clock. Are you ready?
Yes.
Begin.
Hunger Scubba, Tama Kama.
Cobolo. Give it a go.
Tabak and Chombaganabo, Sabadaba.
What is ski, baby? Baba Dalla? Cover Scabby Bo? Oh, I was going Oh no, my scabbard bobo. Jabba,
30 seconds.
Boxing. My boxing gloves are snakes.
Yes.
I'm boxing against Michael Jordan.
Right.
And the boxing ropes are barbed wire.
Jess, unfortunately, there is no way for you to become the First Coast Comedy Improv Comedy Champion.
That's okay.
But this one's for fun.
Yeah.
final round. Here we go.
Oh!
Oh, pookie, poo, poo, poo. Sabaga dopa chava saba, waga dopa, ka, poo, sansan, poo, poo, sa, bam, 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 bam. Saga dopa dopa, sabaga choba dopa dopa. Choba dopa dopa. Saga dopa. Sabaga soba. Waga na banga. Woo.
Gotta get it going.
I'm roller skating.
Hey.
Yes. And the music that I'm listening to is babies crying.
Yep.
And my skates are made of Twizzlers.
Correct. Yeah, just licorice.
Licorice. And I'm skating with Spider-Man.
Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all. Check it out, y'all. How low can you go? Can you go down low?
I don't want to. I squatted yesterday. Hey, clap for everybody who volunteered tonight.
Hey.
And clap for the players one more time. That's right. And also, there's a very important person I did not yet introduce, and his name is Michael. He's been in the tech booth this entire time, making all those sound cues happen, making all the sound effects. Give it up for Michael. Been our DJ for the evening. Folks, we have been open just a little over 2 years. As you can see, we have some empty seats tonight. I don't know what they're doing. Is there sports tonight? Maybe.
Alanis Morissette.
Oh, Alanis Morissette. Heck, we can't compete with that. But in any case, still today, we would love if you would follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can come and visit us again, or visit and leave suggestions in the chat if you can't be here. Still today in the year 2024, the best form of advertisement is what it is.
Word of mouth.
That's right. So if you had a wonderful time tonight, please tell a friend or tell a family member. And hey, if you had a wonderful time tonight, please go on one of those places where people leave reviews and leave a nice 5-star review like Yelp or Google. We actually really need reviews on TripAdvisor right now, so that would be fantastic. 5 stars would be great. 5 stars would be amazing. And if for any reason you don't want to give this small family-owned business 5 stars, then don't waste your time. Find something else to do. Send a strongly worded email to alex@firstcoastcomedy.com. That's right, and he will print it out and hand it to me, and I will shred it. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. We have been First Coast Comedy. You've been amazing. Have a great night.
All right, let's give it up to your players. A little Jazz Elixir, Johnny Kalinowski, Adam Pinkman. Your winner tonight